If you like the look that I did, go ahead and keep on watching. That way you can see how I achieved this look. Hi guys, so I already started off with a freshly washed face. I did go ahead and moisturize. I'm going to go ahead and spray a little bit of my Mario Badescu. Okay, so while that is a little bit wet, I'm going to go ahead and use a little bit of my e.l.f. primer. Now I'm going to go ahead and moisturize my lips with my Milani Oil Infused Moisturizer. And if you guys see me looking down this way, I have my little vanity mirror set up. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the Fenty Beauty. I am in the color 420. So I'm going to pump a little bit of my Fenty Beauty into the back of my hand. So before this fully dries into my face, I'm going to go ahead and take that Mario Badescu facial spray with aloe, cucumber, and green tea, and I'm going to spray that over my face before I start blending it all out. So I'm going to go in with my beauty sponge. I'm going to spray that. And I am just going to be using the Wet n Wild concealer. So I'm going to go down the bridge of my nose. I'm going to go under my eyes. Go on my chin. And then I'll make a V in the middle of my forehead. I'm going to go ahead and use that same beauty sponge. Okay, so I'm going to set that concealer that I just placed on in place with my Fit Me by Maybelline. And you got the color Deep. That is number 35. So using that same exact beauty sponge, I'm going to go ahead and dip into my powder and just push it in. Once I pushed in the first layer, I'm going to go with another layer and let that just bake. Okay, so while that is setting in, I'm going to go ahead and use that same concealer. I'm just going to put a few dots on the top of my eyes and use this as a primer. Now that I did that, I'm going to go ahead and take my spoolie. I'm going to brush up my eyebrows. I don't really need to do much filling in because I already have thick eyebrows as it is, but I think here I have like very light hair, so I'll just add a little bit of color there. The Nudes palette by Maybelline. I'm going to dip into this chocolate color right here, and I'm going to add a little bit to my brows. And then using that same concealer, I'm going to go ahead and underline my eyebrows. Okay, so now I am using my Beauty Creations brush, and this is in number RC13. I'm going to dip into that same dark brown here that I use to fill in my eyebrows. So I'm going to dip in that, tap that off, stick it right in that on the outside corner and just do windshield wiper motions going back and forth. Okay, so now that I have the dark in there, I'm going to go in with a little bit lighter color than the one that I used. And I'm actually going to take that same exact brush, and I will be going in with, let me show you guys, this shade right, oh, that's not the shade, this shade right here. And I'm going to do the same exact thing. I'm just going to move a little bit lower than where I previously was. Use Spicy Brush in number 11. I'm going to take my concealer and rub it to the back of my hand. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this in my, on this part of my, here with the concealer, because I am going to go ahead and add a little bit of the dark eyeshadow again once I have my gold color on my lid. So I'm going to go in with this fluffy brush. This is my Use Spicy brush in number 26. I'm going to go in with this, I'm going to say this brown glittery color right here. And everywhere that I went with the concealer on my lid, that's where I'm going to place this color. I'm going to use my Mario Badescu spray and spray that off. And I'm not going to wipe this in, I'm just going to tap that in. I'm going to go back into this Maybelline palette. I'm going to use this little, it's a little tiny brush. This is with Use Spicy number 9. I'm going to go in with that lighter gray shimmery, the lighter gold shimmery color here. I'm going to rub into that. I'm going to spray this with my Mario Badescu spray. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some eyeliner on my bottom lash. I'll be using my Maybelline eyeliner in color Onyx, and this is the Unstoppable. I'm going to be looking down so I can apply my eyeliner. I'm going to take my Ardell Brow Building Fiber Gel. This is in the color Dark Brown, and I'm just going to go over my brows really quick. Using is this little mascara that I bought from, where did I buy this from Beauty Creations. They had like a big old warehouse sale, so I picked this up and tried it, and this is the Amuse Waterproof Strengthening Mascara. To dip into that dark brown color that I put on my lid, and I'm just going to buff some down at the bottom. 3. I'm going to dip into that dark brown. So now that I have been baking for what feels like 12 years, I'm going to use, this is number 31, and I'm going to go ahead and dust all this off. I am going to be using the Ofra lip liner in color Nude. Under that pink color, I'm going to use a brown lip liner. And this is by Ulta Beauty as well. And I'm going to go right under it very lightly. And then I'm going to be taking my NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream. This is in the color Abu Dhabi. Not quite. Okay, so now that I have that color on, this is my facial mist. I'm going to go back into my highlighters. And I'm actually going to be using a different brush this time. This is a tapered highlighter, Luxie 522 brush. I'm going to dab into the gold, go into the pink. Okay, so now that I have my highlight on, I'm going to give one more spritz. So this is the final look. Go ahead and give me a like. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. That way you get notified the next time I upload my next video. Thank you. Bye, guys.